Yeah, on test. Mobile, say Ghana for Belgian the same.
Alright, also the issue is that yes, or chairman the Okandi and Naka and yet in an edging.
Yes, I prepare.
See, meaning the an edging dear. Said I see in one who front to me and I'm with yes, and I hear me and I'm with the Bob on Hawking and I'm with the me the city and Koma would do what they need the Senate minimum. And so then young Kasaya, very waka. But I feel like we are now waiting.
Okay.
Not the Kasaka. What you know so. It's a nay Afin and Nana Akasa into the American area. Then Nancy Air Canini. And I say Yamea Dom na Oton Super Eguso na Adia Wada. Yet in Comnia Hode Wa. Let's say we have the same command there. Or the Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, Edin, and now or the Bekwakoche National Council of the New Patriotic Party. Now, what's wrong with India? Or did he say, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, Ebekanoa, a bit to me a man couldn't be a pre December 7th, a year precope. Now, Abuana or Tichena Baya, which me a man by Nejumaso, a conking. Now, me did say you heard Comodia, Dr. Baumia, Edia Sedemo, and in Penifornia Medin Como, and Comodino, and your party in the Munqua, on the party for no Duncomo, on ne a soft for Nananum key opinion leaders, civil society leaders, and ne a Kukudam, Penifuaka Siaka Bibri, a Wagana Hans with the Uncomasha demo several weeks ago. Answer and ne yeba be do baby you dream. Me would say based on consultations are why and in commodia within the day. Yawadano, National Council so at the stamp basis so let's say in your perfect pair for the next chapter of Ghana's development. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Dr. Matthew Opoku Pepe.
Not just at the okay, a done deal. But they're not so the chat until to me the bump see and yet likely say could room penny for her wada one bet about 10 beer on.
Send a bay a mink kunyasem, I mean conform on brandy. Men cassette done deal. And run a say of Nasa Council. So Nasa Council Bobo. Media baby I'm a tenor. Menitria say Omo National Council no. Dodo na ni omedi nkoma se dem si dada enti ansa na nei ebeba bontema ye nyina ya te no na che se oni omedi nkoma wa ma bonte ameka ansa nti na wankasa odi hu adanse se over the past weeks and days and months no fredi ai so de munya bote oni penu fo di nkoma si enti nei se wo hu se wa ba bonte aba be ka che national officers ni ade a ba news man na che se o gidi se omo esi so ni omedi nkoma nyina no ono me dewie penifo ya so na yawada omote National Council dining enti ebe din say bia ebe ka say nsaka ebebem but that decision in National Council the India no more for now. However no we are very confident say BBN sasa ebe Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe
Fitianra wia edin ba ye komono ahyase ma ebi a wo yanti ye kura aja mini na moan meni ko boba ku bi so se guy name ni ye Napo e na wo de o ase enenim na ye o Napo e na and we dey strategical match da mo pese ananu 2020 campaign song no opposition no mo bo o Napo no wo muntumi mbo because abribi on bebo bia no na kwa kwa se running mate na o mo endorse no I advertise with them
Omumbo. So I would say a friend is saying, you cry normally MPP. Yeah, and this one you can eat with the Sapa, okay, back here by Mahama, the Baba. Okay,
okay.
Some more, Omudika bomb when you say mix. And on the Magana Democrats in them. You have a coalition disease. You run October and then November, NDC Kaisi MPP Kaisi, your boy, near boy. body in Afra. The bebo Napo Nafra. Yabo Muhammad don't.
Hey, on Napo ni dia mo baba Friday agese mo ye remix o. Na mo yi kanema penijon dramani Muhammad free on na mo de besho. Ansa no Napo na wie pe.
Your remix ba ku bi dada o.
Hey sir.
Oh, your remix ba ku bi a Mr. Sydney yema ye. Eno na Mahama baba yo. It's really near the baba property.
Yeah.
So just me I retire no once and for all. Maybe I got Bruno a very important say Ibema Ghana ni for France so e dey na dwen na hoden so beboa waye bi you bet me ayana na waye no be den say be kasa o man kakaka ye we nipa ba akopɛ no nko a wo wiase sebe wiase nyense nyina obetum de abo man no ne de obetum aye no waye we nya mfie 9 de vice president na ya sa che ne 9 bi wan be yo mampani yamma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so kwan na ono so ne de kakra obetum aye no fa embeboa mbeni hosa
Zala ne de so kofa ba pe na argument no so akwa se yaje nkwa Jesus obai 33 years ado so obesan so ababiem enti ono ne de 5 years
onyama enti
okay
so I don't want to be we na fe ono so abesuasia no o je start nkwa de ka by koy
ampa
okoy onyama so I just enti answer na obetum de ayen fanton je sawasen aba enti yen twen adunkwa ba na fe DM so de no ayen fanton no aba for now there o man no mpempe so yedu no yehia adwen foforo yehia enisade ho foforo yehia obi so a ono so de bi foforo ba beboa yema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so kwa no so meyi bi na ne so yehwe ono so yewie a ono so nko no obi foforo so fa ne de mbra
Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh edini ba ye said an American no remarks and Crawford pass it Center for Democratic Development Ghana political analyst kese or research fellow Openi Osai Kwapon what need about say Bawumia's choice of Opoku Prempeh nyanwanwa now it makes political sense as a member of the campaign team our communication director moje nomination na say Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh saying
you see in the decision to nominate a running mate no flag bearer no share nyoma mienu be kind pa bebre ka ho but the two critical issues here ye be kind as I say o win elections and so form government the wa enti why na obetumi e de political capital ababeka ono flag bearer ne de no won ho na yet be win elections no and yeah, well, every confidence, 150% confidence in Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Say he brings on board enormous political capital. A complimentary Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia via Odebano to help Yen as a political party to be winning elections once and for all. Or a huge figure in the Ashanti region, a stronghold. Ashanti region, Eddono, almost seen a film, and as a member of parliament, he's one of the few MPs in parliament and in Ghana, and they almost win elections over 80%. And it tells you how much the people love him. Elections are and almost every election of the Kobiano. The returns are very high. And see, for him coming from our strongest hold, na yeshesenia asantemai edono isifana. There is no doubt say vote na kana antenne out ametwa BMP 2020 no. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh betwe mu nyina pia mo betwa banamai. From the Ashanti, Eastern, Bono East, Central, Western region, Greater Accra region, the lover of Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. So into that political capital there, it's without doubt. You're talking, you know, we're winning elections today, you know. Esa wo kire wa ban. Na fi the hyehyɛ na ni so de hu a wo de bae no. Wo de to akwai mu na wo hyehyɛ mo man no. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, undoubtedly, without any argument, Obia Bedia dance here say, a Juma Cassia Munua, ye ba ben mu, or Mampeni de Shen in Sano. So, as a Siafo, a Roger Minister, and I am the trainer.
Oswafo.
I hope a minister, the say, what born the home model pa executive the mandate in year. Obi abodje so Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh kan obekaya. And now no Ministry of Education. Almost everybody was applauding the leadership skills and the qualities they acquire offers our managing Ministry of Education. In fact, Edu baby crampono na omomuti Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh who dance here pa were the key stakeholders in the sector. Civil society organization and Ministry of Education sector they catch us the lesson. Matthew Opoku Prempeh is an exemplary leader. The FN is saying labor unions. What do you say? Yeah, normally labor unions the education sector. Omo has in pass or Yahweh. Omo near dream. Omo ye very charismatic near there. You always hear of them in a certain light. But for the entire period, another time Matthew Opoku Prempeh Ministry of Education. Obia Bedia dance here say we barely had labor union upheavals. Say yan education sector, say teacher for, say edumaye for one sector, non-teaching staff, and I say, no. Because of the leadership quality, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, Ekra or the core ministry. Share today, one of the biggest social intervention policies this country has ever seen, which is the free senior high school policy. Within 6 months, implemented. And name no kasi undoubtedly one of the most impactful policy on my way a free senior high school, and it was implemented in very difficult times, very difficult moments of this country. That was when it was implemented by Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, and he ensured, or Bomodea ensured, say, even though it was a new policy that had challenges and logistical constraints, on making sure say obey implemented. Now the key objective, which was to ensure that the Nipia Benya school without hindrance, or making sure that would happen. About Ministry of Energy, you agree with me? Say open Minister Bakwa, or yes stable. What provided stability in our energy sector in the past few years in this country? That's how much Opoku Prempeh in difficult times. In fact, in difficult economic times. When you saw my way, every time there economic crisis, the first idea amount who say on my economic crisis about a energy crisis. In 1992, Ghana in economic crisis, the first area being said suffer a energy crisis. This country has gone through one of the most difficult economic periods since 2020, fighting a global economic crisis, trying to come out of a global economic crisis. And yet within that period, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh as Minister of Energy has worked so hard to ensure that science is so born in our economic crisis is negotiating with IPPs. On them providing fango gas and the power electricity. On them negotiate day and night. On them provide power producing companies. On them negotiate. On them 24/7. Or provide upgrade to our grids. Provide a lot more power stations. All the time you see Napo working, simply because when you give him the job, he gets it done, and he stays focused to ensure that human are sentence obey. Sa subayno, sa niyeno, sa ntitiyeno, sa character na okura, the go-getter character, results-oriented character, focus character no woro is one of the key reasons why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia empower no as a running mate to ensure say Dr. Bawumia ni swadi hu a washisha mo my way no. He would get a partner in Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, a running mate that is results oriented, running mate that is a go-getter, running mate to stay focused to the objective, so that yet or minor the tea will be running mate. And these two key ingredients, you know, any normal minua, it did Dr. Mahmoud Bauminum Kampa or the power Dr. Matu Opoku Prempeh. And that decision is a perfect decision for the party and for Mother Ghana.
Now, then is saying to now, okay, Kakina, no, attribute and the man stand tall or stand tall among a dear baby by Yina, no. Who other names are not a pianum.
Over to me, all the other people, you know, but the truth of the matter is, I don't come back, no, Nipa, in I pet that. Ebia, in fact, you were attributing the crowd, Obi-Wo, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, any. So as I say, a bad didn't say a better say, Nipa Bako, or attributing Debbie. And see, there are certain attributes in Swa, maybe Obia Nanka or also pet running mate or Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, any attributes. Sounds on Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, certain attributes are other people also. Any attributes, you know. And see, at this point, we have a decision to make, and that decision that the flag bearer had to make is who, amongst all the people, would easily, but qualified, easily enable this party win the next election. Maybe I will be able to remember in terms of aiding us to win the elections. Secondly, why and a have strength. And the qualities when I me, na me to me I implemented my vision or say me to me nyakwan e betete o man na. Enti these are the attributes a distinctly and say e ma Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh e dance kakra a e beboa e ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni swade ho no yitumi achieve.
Then again, quick one before we move to my next line of action in your campaign. Sabre ya baba ya evidently clear say Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Then Enra, some pundit I shall say match the two running mates in the two biggest parties in Ghana, NDC and PP. Ebiso Napo de so here politically no or you ahead of Professor Jina no Opoku Agyeman. Say our constituency said you mention you know as to no or you sitting MP wo ministries are wakwa adwuma wo mu ina ne osanso one of the arms of government which is the legislative ni na no epege no up na so eba no running mate dia kamia say Jina no Opoku Agyeman ahead because one why running mate into onim terrain nim 2020 okoye running mate campaign wonimu. And then again, Napo, the first time we near obey running mate. Enti asadi as running mate no. Jenny ahead I'm here. Be putting in a competitive advantage ama or the gains be call NDC than Napo to NPP.
Analysis will maintain that. You know our co-election about 4 times. We win elections. We be on wire campaign. We name say Jenny Penimia campaign. We are severally. We say Napo wire director of elections at some point in our campaign day. Be on our parliament. Wire parliament. Be a wire minister of energy. Wire minister of education. It's your man yafane na ebedin say Nana Professor Jane. You be to be the natural and in terms of politics. I think that the only commonality here. Okay, and I said the only common factor you to me there is running meets me, you know, on my juma on my year when it comes to political appointment and I buy my juma and open a more common denominator. So I just want to be far orange and the apple and yes, so there just a fruit. So the fact here is that fortunately for us as a country, we have 2 running mates omunina education minister paying. In fact, Bakudi we never could succeed no. And see Ubisamia make say the easiest way I bet to me a measure, bet me a compare and poor person comparison. I don't think that comparing them helps in any way. It doesn't boost anybody's chances. But some person we are the easiest way I'll be to compare mo your Ministry of Education. Yet the ma on the end of year. Yet the Ministry of Education said Nana Professor Nana Jen Mensans and then of the year. Yet the Ministry of Education shared Dr. Matthew Poku Pempes and then near market. And on a better inform you see and I'm on one as for the political capital there is no way anybody can run any comparative analysis between it's even unfair to Professor Jenana. They will try to compare on Napo when it comes to their political way. Are unfair? They are completely unfair to her. If you want to be fair to Professor Nana, then the only common factor will be when Juma Mukoye wo education ministry no will be after the embrane marking here.
Away from running mate ne ho sensemi now the running mate ya na kwakoye obi say abatros sense muko mu no moyegu ho. What next?
Oh, next week, yeah, yes, a constituency campaign. Next week, next week, yeah, yes, a constituency campaign. And see, Obi at TSM, yeah, call each of the 276 constituencies. Now, yeah, the NCM panel, Akakomo, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia will be on the road. Senyami Adona National Council, Dr. Matthew Poko Pempe to Yawada, Dr. Matthew Poko Pempe will be on the road, and the entire party. Architecture no will be on the ground. Yeah, campaign no. To send a Dr. Mahmoud Bamia kan actually kwan no. A retail campaign. Yeah, ba wo fie, yeah ba wo shop, yeah ba wo office, yeah ba sorry day mu, yeah ba yase, yeah ba adoring, yeah ba wedding. Baby here wa ya otako no, e ho na enu be hia. Na ye no wedding komo. And that is starting next week. You see mu next week, you be back na to say you be swearing in the Independence Square.
Hey. Auntie, constituency. There you say at the December 17th. When I'm Dumusa, Edomusa, no. Mama. Campaign strategy with you.
You see more, you know, you see more, you go by Juma, Copim Tama. You be campaign.
Yeah. Then it's a better no pay.
That's me. That's the
Communication Director at the Baumia campaign 2024. Then it's Miracles Aboagye. And Yanene Bon Komai.
Okay, FM 101.7.